Hi everyone, another week, another video. And today, following on from my video last week, I thought I'd just give you a look into all the bags I've bought in my collection that were pre-loved. So in case you were wondering, no, I do not have endless amounts of money, but I do like handbags. So one of the best ways, as you might be able to guess, to satisfy this handbag itch without spending a whole load of money would be to buy them pre-loved. So I'm lucky to be in a country in Singapore where the pre-loved market's pretty strong, so you can get some pretty good deals every now and again. I'll go through my thought process and why I chose to get these bags pre-loved. Just a warning and a big disclaimer. I have not gotten my bags authenticated. Some of the resellers might authenticate the bags for you. I'll get into that later. But this is just to tell you that you probably should get your bags authenticated if you are unaware of the provenance of your bags, or whether or not they're really authentic, right? That gives you peace of mind. It's only an additional $50 or so, maybe up to $100. But for the price that you're paying for expensive designer bags, even secondhand, it's well worth that peace of mind. I've chosen not to do it, but that's my own personal choice. I might explain a little bit on why I chose not to for each of them, but that's really because I just feel comfortable with not doing it. That's not something I would generally recommend, right? So without further ado, let's get into the bags. So this first bag here, I really like. This is the YSL Kate in this medium size in the black croc embossed leather with the gold tassel. Now, when I got this bag, I just really was into this whole 90s vision, right? And I thought, what could be more 90s than, big blingy YSL logo with the tassel and the croc embossed leather. And I thought it was so edgy and so cool. Bag comes with a chain that you can pull up. I like wearing it as a shoulder bag, so you would kind of loop the chains out around the bag like so, and then you can pull it up like that, and it becomes a shoulder carry, which I really like. I got this from a Singapore reseller called Vic Loves Luxury or something like that. I got this bag secondhand because at the time when I was buying the bag, I felt like I liked it, but I just didn't see myself spending the $3,000 or $1,000 that it would have cost to get this from store. And so and I kept my eyes peeled, I saw this on the secondhand market for about $1,000 less than what I was selling for in store, and I got it. I was fairly new to designer shopping at the time then, so I just sort of looked for the card, took a look at it, asked for the dust bag, got the dust bag, and I thought, well, everything's in order. So the reason why I haven't gotten this one authenticated is because, well, mainly ignorance at the time, right? Would I get it authenticated still? Probably, because this was still a bit pricey. But all in all, I haven't really had much reason to doubt the authenticity of this bag. And this seller that I bought from was also quite well reputed, and she's been around for some time, so I thought it was all right. Anyway, so that's the first bag, my YSL. Second bag doesn't really need any introduction. I think if you've watched last week's video, you'll know all about my Speedy in the size 25 in the ivory epi leather. Got her off a seller on Carousel, local reselling website, and she had also listed this bag on a consignment store, so I knew consignment store would have done a check. She also presented me with the original proof of purchase. So yeah, this is how I'm keeping her at the moment. Might not put all her accoutrement on when I wear her again, but I just love this twilly. It's the by the pool twilly. And I've got a third-party clochette. It's an aged vachetta with the lock and the keys on, a la Hermes. I thought it was kind of cute. I might not wear her all together at the same time, but I love this bag. And yeah, watch the other video if you want to see my review on it. The third bag as you can see. Oh, you've blocked the logo, but I'm sure you can generally tell. This is the Givenchy Antigona in the small size. Really, really great for work. And you can see I've got a big bright pink liner on the inside. That's from Samorga. I like Samorga the bag liners, by the way, because they do have some kind of a cup pocket, so you can keep some you can compartmentalize the bag somewhat. Love this bag. I've always wanted an Antigona, but like with the YSL, I didn't really want to spend all that money on it. I've had friends who liked it, family members who don't like it, so I thought I should just buy the second hand in order to sort of try it out for myself, rather than spend all the money on it in store and then find out, you know, that I didn't really like it. You know, I got this from another consignment store called Madame Milan in Singapore, and the price that they offered it to me for was relatively cheap for the bag, and meant that, and so I used the price or the discount I got for it to send it for cleaning. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was about $50 or $100. I can't remember how much, but yeah. I didn't really bother getting this bag authenticated because the price was low enough, and you know, the quality and everything I really liked. I mean, talk about quality though. Do check your bags when it's secondhand. These handles have got a bit of wear. I think the coating sort of rubbed off a bit. The bag itself is fine, no real scratches or any kind of wear and tear. I will say that the handle has been broken a little bit on the side here, so the glazing itself come off, and I think that you can see that little cut there on the handle in the camera. So yes, wear and tear can be an issue. The glazing sort of come off. So I got it, like I said, for a pretty good deal. It's generally held up quite well, apart from those things, but you know, I have reason to believe that this bag is more than 10 years old, so for the age, for the price, I am not really going to complain that much, or you know, insist that it be authenticated, or try and get it authenticated, because I just can't be bothered, right? So yeah, I've been trying it out. I like this bag. It's roomy enough, but yeah, if it isn't real, then I suppose that's just, I mean, I still enjoy the bag, but yeah, maybe I'm just living in happy ignorance. Now, the grandmama of all bags, the one that might have started the bag craze for everybody around the world. This is a Chanel reissue in the size 26. So she's about 28 centimeters across, I think, maybe a bit smaller. So this would translate to, say, a jumbo size, I think, in the classic Chanel flap terms, but reissue sizes and classic flap sizes are sort of not identical. I like her. I saw her on Love Lots Luxury, and the reason why I chose this color was because I thought it's really nice. It's like this classic burgundy color inside and out, so it's not the usual black color. It's got the pocket on the back, and as with all reissues, you've got the bijou chain instead of the interwoven leather and chain strap, which I like. And I love the aged gold hardware. It's a very roomy bag. I love it a lot. And you'll see inside, I've also got an insert from Samorga. Don't know if that's picking up well. Yeah, you can just about see it. So, I mean, I got this from Love Lots Luxury. It's quite a well-known consignor. Any person who likes luxury bags, who's been stocking them on Instagram, stocking luxury stuff on Instagram, will probably have seen Love Lots Luxury pop up on their feed. What happened when I bought this bag was I did ask to see all the different authentication signs. So there was the serial number. I think there's a holograph inside as well. And what they also did was give me a certificate. So they got a third-party site to authenticate the bag for me. So yes, certificates can be doctored, can be produced indiscriminately, but I did also get a QR code and stuff. So I think, I mean, I was relatively comfortable and I did get this bag for a relatively cheap price in Chanel terms, right? I think the cost of all the bags I've shown, the amount of money that I've paid for all the bags I've shown today, do not equal the same price of this bag on the market then, or not on the market, but in store then or now, right? Price of these bags has just gone insane, if you ask me. But I got this for a relatively good price, with a significant reduction from the usual retail price. So I'm quite pleased with that. Of course, for anyone who still is interested in this bag, I believe the resale market has dropped a lot further. So you can find this kind of bag in maybe not quite the same condition, because this is practically pristine, but you know, in a reasonable condition for much less. But yeah, I really enjoy this bag and I'm so happy I have it. But yeah, the reason why I haven't gotten authenticated from a third party is because the seller produced a third party authentication. Never trust third party, just trust yourself when it comes to these things. So if you don't feel comfortable taking that sort of certification, then you know, go get the bags authenticated yourself. Yeah. So that's really it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want to know more about third-party bag authentication, I am GPS. He's another YouTuber. He's had a recent video on it. Go to Amelia Rose's closet as well, because she's got some pretty good information on third-party authentication. And yeah, generally just Google, right? There are quite a few reputable ones out there, and I'm sure, and they use AI, artificial intelligence, to verify a lot of their purchases. So give them a shout. You know, buying pre-loved helps save you quite a lot of money, helps you try out bags without having to pay full price for them. And you know, like my Speedy Epi, my Speedy 25 in the Epi leather, they just don't make them like they used to, right? So if you do buy pre-loved, I think it's always a good way to go. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week ahead. See you next time. Bye.